we have the Comfy Panda, 6 more tickets to that $6 train. We must see Metroid Prime doing things the hard way. Let's hit that incentive and donate for a great cause. We did, and that was absolutely amazing. And let's see, we have March, who would like us to tell Crime that they said GG, wow, like 200 times. Thanks, listen 3. Okay, so if you all just hold on, maybe go get yourself a drink, have a stretch, because you're going to need it as the next block starts. We're going to take a little break, and I will be right back.
はい、それでは、司会変わりまして、ここから木島新馬が担当させていただきます。ジャパニーズリストリーム、楽しんでおりますでしょうか、皆さん。てか、声聞こえてますか、これ。大丈夫ですかね。あ、よかった。聞こえてね。はい、次のゲームですが、スピンリズム XD、カテゴリーの方が、ハードショーケースということで、ここからあれですね、音ゲーゾーンかつ RTA ではなくて、ショーケース、すごいプレイが見れるぜっていうコーナーになるのかな。はい。でこちらのゲームは、現在 Steam で配信されていて、で日本語化もされていると。でもって、ちょっと調べたら、今月というか3月の14日に、今まだ、アーリーアクセスの状態だけれども、本リリースが予定されている。めっちゃホットな作品ってことっすね。で、ビットの方がまだ達成されてはいないけれども、パイレーツソングってなんだ？パイレートソングってなんだ？わからん。
very, very much appreciate that. We have $5.
なんかゲーム自体は見る限りだと、あれかな、最近よくある奥から手前に、ノーツが飛んできて、それを回収するというか、それに合わせて、あれかな、なんかホイールを操作するって書いてあるけれども、なんかターンテーブルとかそういうのが使えるってことなのかしら。
And we have $250. That is so generous. Thank you so much, Twisty May's little passage. No comment, but thank you so much. That is
ちょっ
so,
と調べた
so
感じだ
generous.
と、
Every dollar helps.
なんかホイールの操作がメインで、タップするボタンの方は
Okay, so
どっちか
I
っ
am
ていうと
being
こ
told that it is time for the
う、おまけで
spin
はない
for
け
the
れども、
rhythm. Let's see it. Take it away.
そんなにメインではないみ
selcouthmind,
たいに書かれ
spin
て
rhythm
いましたが、
XD. You got this.
お、画面が来ま
Hello
したね。
everyone, my name is selcouthmind, or Cell for short, and I am super excited to be kicking off Rhythm Block here at Frosty Tales with some Spin Rhythm
ちなみに
XD.
こちらですが、解説の方まだいらっしゃらないので、飛び入りでも大丈夫ですし、チャット上で、解説してくださっても大丈夫です。
Well, thank you for joining me because, dear chat, this game is very, very hard for me to talk and play at the same time, so Zoku's going to be doing all
奏
the
者さん、
commentary for me. And you'll hear
Before
from
you
me.
start,
こ
can
れ
I
か
just
な、
hop in?
28日に
We did it! We've hit 100,000
プリフォックスを走られてた方と同じ方のようですね。
$100,000 has been raised from a lot of
な
fun.
んとなくスピードランナー
You're
の方、
amazing!
音ゲームをたしなんでる方が
We
多いな
did
という
it!
印象をなんとなく
Chat, you are
抱くんですが、
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Sorry, I had to jump in
たまたま見て
immediately.
いる人がそうってだけでしょうか。
That is amazing.
Congratulations
so much.
and have an amazing run.
Oh man, what a way to start this run. Thank you, chat. So generous. But yeah, this is Spin Rhythm. Zoki's going to explain all the things because, like I said, I can barely say my own name and play this game at the same time. So yeah, Zoki's going to explain things. Time will get started when I click here. So this is going to be hard difficulty. We've got a collection of songs, and they're all going to be on hard difficulty. We're going to start off with bubbles,
び
and time
び
will
っちり
start
気に増えす
in
ぎじゃない
3,
びっくりしちゃっ
2,
た。
1, go. Take it away, Zoku.
タイマースタート、
All
フッ
right.
トラッ
Well,
クで
chat,
す。
first off, I got to give you all a quick warning. This game does, in fact, have a flashing light warning because we've got some very fantastic visualizer backgrounds. So if that is something you are concerned about, please feel free to just enjoy the rhythms.
うわ、めっちゃおしゃ
Spin
れだ
Rhythm
な。
XD, also known as SRXD for short, is a rhythm game released for Steam and mobile, actually. It was originally released in October 2019 as early release, but it's coming out of early access on March 14th. That's real soon. That's less than 2 weeks away. And as you can see with Cell's gameplay on the screen right now, the core gameplay is you spin a two-tone color wheel to match notes as they come at you. So let's get into some of the basic gameplay mechanics that you're seeing here. In today's showcase, you're going to see 7 different types of notes. There's the dots that you see on the screen and the rectangles. The dots are match notes. You just have to line up the color wedges to meet them as they come at you, whereas the rectangles are tap notes. Those you have to click when they meet the wheel.
ディスクって言えばいいのか
Then
な。
you might have also seen some hold notes during that first minute. That's the trails coming from the tap notes. As the name says, you just hold when you click on the
なんかい
tap
ろんな
note,
コ
you
ント
hold
ロー
onto
ラー
that
という
mouse
か、
button
コ
until
ン
the
ト
end
ロー
of
ラー
the
でいいの
trail,
かなが
and
対
then
応していて、
with a release note, which is a
みたいな
variation on that, you let
調
go
べた
at
感じ
the
で
end
あっ
of the
て、
trail. You see those arrows slamming it to the left and shaking it to the right. Those are spin notes, and you gotta move your mouse in the same direction to spin
みたい
the
な
wheel
感じ
when
の
those come
ゲー
up.
ム
They
の
also create a really funky effect on that
コン
thing
トローラー
visual
とか、あ
visualizer
と、
background. I call that earlier. You can see the
なん
wings
か
with wind.
なんか
I
DJ
love
コン
that
トローラーっ
effect.
ぽいの、DJ
And
コン
of
トロー
course,
ラーっ
there's
ていう
the
のか
beat
な、
notes. Those
MIDI
are the
の
green
あれっ
lines
て言え
that
ば
you
いいの
see
かな。
coming at you. Those are the
あれも
one
使えるよみ
note
たいな。
in the game that is
あれ
not
コントローラー
bound
って
to
言
the
えばいいの
mouse
か、
by
ちょっ
default
とよく
when
わ
you
からない
play.
でいるんですが、
That
あ
is
れ
a
をなんか
spacebar
こ
by
う、
default, but you just hit again
こ
the
のゲームのコン
spacebar
トロー
when
ラー
they
とし
come
て
at
使
you
うこと
on the
も
line.
できるみたいなことも
And lastly,
書かれ
we've
て
got a
いました
scratch
ね。
note in in play as well. You might have seen it earlier. It was the one note that kind of looked like a spin, but it had arrows going both ways. It was really psychedelic looking, lots of rainbow colors. That you wiggle your mouse back and forth, like this one right here, like you're scratching a DJ pad.
今のところ気持ちよさそう。
Those are the 7 notes that you will be seeing in this showcase. If that sounds like a lot, oh, believe me, I feel like that's a lot as well, because today's showcase is focused on hard difficulty, and there are 5 difficulty ranges in this game, going from easy to XD. Hard is in the middle. All of the songs you will be seeing today are hard. And so let's talk a little about the game interface here. You've got the color wheel that moves at the bottom, the chart that is coming from the top. You might have seen it moving a little. And that's just full effect. It doesn't actually affect the chart in any way. On the left, you have the combo bar. Combos give you a score multiplier. The longer you hold a combo, the greater the multiplier will be, up to like about 4 times the points. And it'll drop down by 1 every time you miss a note, and you'll have to build it up again.
のが売りというか、
there's a little
まあ一
starter
番
multiplier. It's
特徴なのかな、この
green
ゲー
outline
ム
right
って
now.
い
It
う
starts out as a light blue for
気
a
がしま
perfect
す。
full combo. And if you miss the timing on a note,
私も今回ちょっと調べてみて初めて
you
知
can get a
っ
full
たんです
combo,
けど、
and that's
め
when
っちゃ
you get
楽しそう
this
だな、こ
empty
れ。
green star. If you missed a note completely, then it goes away. On the right, you have the health bar. Similarly, every time you miss a note,
今
it
ちょっ
takes
と
a
調
hit,
べた感
and
じ
when
だ
it
と、
runs out, you fail
まあ、
the
マウスと
track.
キーボードと、
So has
ゲ
never
ームパ
had
ッ
this
ド、
happen
あ
to
と、
them,
ワコム
as far
製
as I
の
know.
タブレットやゲー
I
ムパ
certainly
ッ
have from trying to jump to higher
ド、ジャイ
difficulties
ロ
as
操
soon
作も
as
可能。
possible, so I don't
で、
recommend that.
MIDI 対応
It
の
does
デバイス
recharge
でもプ
as
レ
you
イ可
play
能
hit
で、
more notes, so you can save
DJ
yourself
コントロー
from
ラ
a
ーで
bad
あれ
run.
ば、ジョグ
And
ホイ
if you miss
ー
enough
ルで、
notes,
この
then
ホ
the
イー
chart
ル回す
phases
こと
out
で
for a
きるとの
short
こと
period
で
of
す。
time. So you can't earn any score during that time, but you don't lose health during that time. And lastly, at the bottom is the track info, and also like a timeline to show you how far along in the song you are. Like right now, we're about like a minute and a half into a 2.5-minute song. Once again, though, like you can, I love the shout at the background. I mentioned it is a visualizer background. You can see this one is kind of like a cityscape to go along with the funky notes of the
そういう
song,
ターン
which
テ
by
ー
the
ブ
way
ル
is
が
one
あ
of
っ
Sel's
た
favorites.
けれども、
You'll see other ones over the course of the showcase, including like clouds or things that
あと
kind
プ
of
ロジ
like
ェクトデーバ
topographical
とかは
maps.
確
Each
かス
song
ライ
has
ド
a
と
unique
か、
background
でも他の
and
ゲームで
or
もスライドあ
coloration
るか。
pairing, which if you want to mess around with like building custom charts, that's something the game allows you to
そうい
do
う
right
動作
away.
があっ
You
たりと
totally
か。
can use.
サンプルがちょっとどんな感じだったかは、あれですけど。
And oh, I'm sorry, I'm just fascinated by
基
this.
本
This
的
song
に
is
はなん
actually one of
か
my
タップ
favorites
操
too.
作が
It's
多
really
い印
groovy.
象だった
Can
の
I
で、
please see some jam emotes, your dance emotes, your boogie emotes in chat? I want you all here in the rhythm dimension with us.
フィールメインの方、フィール部分の方が、
You got time for any
あれか
donations?
グリグリする方がメイン
Give
っていう
me
のは
one
結
quick
構
moment to
Yep.
talk about the scoring
珍しい
chart
かも
here,
しれ
and
な
we'll
い。
get right into donations after. Thanks. So this is the scoring chart. Thank you, Sal. You might have seen you might see how detailed this ending score screen is. It does the usual stuff like show you your performance per section of the song. Sal has a full combo on this track, which is like pretty heckin' amazing. And it goes, the scoring spectrum goes from miss, okay, good, great, perfect, and perfect plus based off your timing. Perfect plus only applies to tap notes as far as I can tell. And spin and scratch notes are only like perfects or misses, no in between. But the game has a very robust practice system. So
そう、
you
主
can see
さん
the
やって
practice
る
button in the
な。
bottom. You can always go back. Thank you for highlighting that, Sal. You can always go back and practice things that are a little difficult for you. And as we head into the next song, please, by all means, if you've got any donations or messages, go for them, Shiny Pikachu.
Amazing. First of all, I just want to say this run is incredible. I'm absolutely fascinated by it. But there's 2 donations I specifically want to make sure I get read for you. First of all, we have $100 from Dave Wob, which simply just says, Speen. I do believe that is the dev for the game. So that's
Oh my
amazing.
goodness.
We have
Thank you so
dev-
much.
The dev has come through for you. And we also have,
なんか不思議な、
mysteriously,
確かに。
$25 from Sokubun.
Oh,
Hi,
that's
ちょっと変わ
Sal.
った形状のコントローラーというか、専用コントローラーみたいなのが出てくると、なんか、それで他のゲームできないかなってやる人は一定数いますね。
without breaking a sweat. Keep being awesome. Looking forward to seeing all the new PBs you'll get during this showcase.
All right.
And
Thank
just
you
to
so
let you
much.
know quickly, we're up to $756 out of the 1,500 we need.
Thanks. So I was actually about to ask for that. You read my mind. We do have an incentive, a bonus song
この
for
緑
this
の部分があ
showcase.
れか。
We need to get that
緑？黄色？
incentive, folks, if you want to see that extra song. And
緑
remember,
か。
all your great donations go to Malala Fund. I did see a question in chat. How do you know where the blue and red is coming out of a spin? So the game does have a system for that. When you click, it's like all those blue and red notes at the end of spins, you might see have all been tap notes. When you click at the end of a spin note, the wheel will stop and automatically align to the next tap beat. And
何でものマットコンでどこまでやれるか話はしません。
So you have to manually align. And if you're like me and you have problems juggling these inputs, like you click for a beat, the green lines, or you press space for a tap, ooh, that was a miss, oh no. But you can pick that up immediately afterwards. Spin rhythm is nice and forgiving that way. But if you mess up in the middle, that does count as a combo breaker. Luckily, like I said, you can just pick up where you left off, whether it was the spin, if it's still continuing, or in this case, a hold. You just continue to hold on to the track. So I've been talking, but I would love you all to pay attention.
まともに反応するやつ。
Anybody
あ
getting the
まあ
charts
電話はしてるだろうけど。
music, especially the
あ
different
れ
notes, is like
普
the most
通に
fun
やるの
part.
でも結構
Pay attention
反
to
応
like how the
いいのか
notes,
悪い
like
のか
in
よく
this
わか
song,
ん
the
ないの
holds,
に。
the matches, follow the instrumentation. Like you see these long trails with like the sliding of the brass, or like the
ああ、
like
なんかどっ
quick
かで聞いたこ
trails
とあ
of
りますね、その
mash
イベン
notes
ト。
to go along with the beats. You're going to see how the hold patterns vary. There's curving hold patterns, straight calm
もしか
patterns.
したらま
There were a
た
couple of
そういう
9-degree
企画を募集
sliders
しているかもしれな
earlier.
い。
By nature, Spin Rhythm is a game that lets you move with the music, and the charts emphasize that. All right, we're 3 songs in. Sal, how are you feeling?
I am feeling good. Oh, so much hype in chat. I can see that sort of the corner of my
ちなみ
eye.
にそういう系の、
And
なん
also
だ
a
ろう、
dev
こう音ゲーの
donation.
専
Thank you
攻
so
で
much.
やってる系だと
as well.
海外の方がバイオハザードを
I have no clue what you're talking about. I don't know how that happened.
ギターフリップじゃな
It's
く
like, I
て
don't know
あ
how
れ
you're
なんだろう
soaring through these charts.
もう一つギター
I think it's time though
上
we get a
の
new
コ
high
ントローラー
score.
があっ
What do you
た
think?
やつ
You
あれ
know
で
what? I am
プレイ
ready
す
to
るって
see
いう
those
RTA
numbers
やられ
go
てる
up.
方が
Let's try and get a high score in. High score.
Right, this is our next track. It is called High Score. We're not being sly at all, are we? I did see someone point out in chat that yes, this game does work with MIDI controllers. This game is extremely accessible. While for like
あギターヒーローか
the default is bound to a mouse,
そうだ
you
そう
could
だ
use
そ
a
れそれ
controller, you could use only keyboard. It was, I believe, programmed initially with a MIDI DJ turntable in mind.
ああ
But
はい
the
はいはい
accessibility
はいはい
options
は
in this
い
game are fantastic.
そうだ
I
あの
heard of
イベントも
someone going through this
そうです
game,
ね
using
謎コン
a driving wheel, like
使ってやるの
for a
OK だ
racing
から
game. I don't know how they did that. I would love to like spend a little more
確か
time
に
and
不思議
see
な
that
コントローラ
myself
ーでやっ
someday.
た方いらっしゃったな
As long as you can program it, you can use it to play this game. So
マ
let's
ット
talk
コン
a
は
little about
確かあれ
charting
かな
here. You're seeing a lot of quick trails with the
ネッ
tabs
クマン
in
やってる人
between.
だったら見たことあるけ
Because
れども
again, Spin Rhythm has so many different notes. It uses
すげえ
them
大変そうだ
punctuate
ったと
some
いう
differently, which again,
印象
cells juggling 7 different kinds of inputs in
実
their
際大変
head.
なんだろうなって感じですけど
Like before, those notes that I pointed out, the mash notes guided you along the track from one side to the other, but there were tap notes in between, so you couldn't just move the wheel to mesh them. You have to click in between. Then the beats, the green lines are used to punctuate, hold, zigzag along with the music. Tempo doesn't actually affect the pace at which the chart flows, but charts are created to the tempo. So like, ooh, this is a perfect example. For faster sections, you'll have a lot of beats, not beats, a lot of notes all at once. Terminology is important, folks, and I'm getting mixed up just like I get mixed up with the inputs for this game. You'll have a lot of notes all at once, and that's where you really feel the tempo. But at the same time, like once you get the hang of these patterns, it can be really satisfying. You might be wondering, why are there 4 sections on the color wheel and only 2 colors? Something the game actually encourages is like trying to make use of the multiple sections on the color wheels. Like here, the notes are jumping back and forth between the two sides. So you could ostensibly use one wedge of the wheel to catch one section of notes, and then just shift it a little to use the other wedge to catch the other notes. You'll notice Cell isn't doing that because those are a lot of moving parts to keep track in your head at once. But the game does in fact have an achievement for using two parts of the wheel to chain a color combo. So if you can get that happening, it's one of those really cool gameplay things once you get your head around it. This is a level 10 song. It is not the easiest song in the showcase, but it is a little on the easier side. Every song Cell will be playing today is on hard difficulty, which ranges numerically from level 8 to level 18. If you're familiar with rhythm games, you may be familiar with how, like, some people say, oh, that 13 is actually a 14, or like, no, that's an easier 15. It's probably more like a 13. There are 5 difficulties in Spin Rhythm: easy, normal, hard, expert, and XD. And
オリジナルなんだ。
Spin Rhythm also handle it. By the way, congrats on the new PB. I'm sorry, I'm like going
I
on, but
know.
like, I'm seeing the yellow bar.
I
Congrats.
gotta do high score on
Oh
high
my
score.
goodness.
Let's go.
You got a high score on high score. Chat, can we get some hype, please? Like, I'm loving seeing these jam and emotes, but oh my goodness. And speaking of difficulty, this is the easiest song you will see in today's showcase, Inject by Drop Deck. It is a level 8. Again, hard ranges from level 8 to 18. And so that's like a good way to tell like how difficult a song is, like even when you're playing on different difficulties, because Spin
iOS
Rhythm
と
builds its
Android
difficulty
の
levels
端
in
末
two
でも
ways,
どうやら
both
遊ぶこと
by
が
the
でき
kinds
る
of
よ
notes
う
you
で
get
す。
and the track length.
興味がある方は
We talked about like how there can be 7
こちら
different
で
notes on the
やって
chart
み
like
ても
multiple times.
いいのではないかなと思い
With
ま
easy,
す。
you only get 3. You get the tap, the rectangles, the match, the little dots, and the spin, which you're seeing a lot on screen right now, actually. Normal adds the hold and scratch notes for a total of 5. When you get to expert, the step above this, you are juggling, ooh, look at that nice fancy combo, that nice fancy hold. You're getting much more complex patterns, a little kind of like the hold you just saw, but
そうですね、
more,
確かになん
more of
か
that.
もうちょっとこ
And then
うガ
when
シ
you
ガシ
jump to XD difficulty, the most
プレイ画
difficult,
面を見
it
る
adds
限
2
り
more
だとなんか
variations on the beat
最
notes
初ちょっと
called beat holds. They're basically the holds and the releases, but on the
ゴリ
beats
ゴリ
to
あ
green
あれ
lines
なのか
instead.
な、こう画面というか画面
The
も動
other
くのかな
way
と思って
that
たんですけれど
Spin
も、
Rhythm makes harder difficulty tracks harder. Wow,
という
say
よりも
that
そ
by
こまでこう
fast.
大きくは動
Is
かないかなってい
it
う。
will extend the track length. So this song is a bad example of this actually. On easy through expert, this song is only about like 2.5 minutes long.
サウンドボ
But
ルテ
when
ッ
you
クス
get
はあ
to
れだった
XD
からな。
difficulty, it goes like for the
サウンドボル
almost
テックス
full
やった
4
っけな。
minutes. In comparison, our next track, which
あ
will
れ
be
ちょ
the
っと
hardest
プレイ
song
動
in
画
the
見て、
showcase,
あ、これ
will
は
jump from like
これは
2.5 minutes on easy/normal
辛いなと
difficulties
思って
to
ちょっと
5
断念
minutes
してし
on
まった
hard, and then like
人
a
間でも
full
できそうな気
5 and
が
a
す
half
る。
minutes for expert and XD. So there's a lot of replay value in these tracks, even just like beyond the personal challenge of trying to get new high scores. And you know what? Now would be a great time for a donation or two, like maybe until the
こ
end of
の
the
ホイ
song.
ール動かすのとかは普通にあるかなっていうのが。
So before I do, just so you know,
That's
we are
about the other
extremely
banana
close to hitting that
to-
pirate song. $961 out of the
タップの部分どうするん
$1,500 we
だろう
need.
な、確かに。
So chat, do make sure that you are putting those donations towards that incentive. So let's have a look here. Ganymede Ghost sends $25. Spin is love, spin is life. Let's get that bonus track. I could not agree more. And
Oh,
another
for sure.
$25 from Pendle Steven. $25. Yara matey and all that. We love the pirates. And
Yar
And we
matey
also-
indeed.
Sorry?
Just real quick, so how you feeling now after that one? Before we go into the hardest track.
I'm feeling good. I think we got time for one more donation, though, while I just
Sounds
take a
good.
quick stretch.
absolutely. We have $13 from Corva May that simply says spin cycle.
あ、今、
Do you want any more?
No, that's good.
Cool.
Thank you. Spin cycle, I love it.
UI を、スマホ版の
Alright,
方
chat, do you believe
を UI
in
見
me?
る限りだ
Do you
と、
believe in me?
あれかな
I had it. But you have enough
緑
belief in me.
色の多分
I
ノ
have
ーツが
never
な
full
く
comboed
て、
this song before. I'm gonna try and full combo it live.
赤と
If I
青の、
succeed, there'll be a donation
ブリ
coming
ブリするやつしか
after
ない感じなんで
this
すか
run.
ね。
So, give me all your faith in chat, please.
I would love to see a lot of those fake
あ、でも
pops or
黄
any
色い
fake
やつはあれ
related
か、
emote in chat.
タップっていう
You
風に
got
書いてあるな。
yourself.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1,
でちゃんとタップあるんじゃないか。
All right.
色違うから
Take a
わかん
look
なか
at
ったし
that。nice little track indicator, that timing indicator on the bottom. 4 minutes and 55 seconds. This is hard difficulty, y'all. We are on the hardest song you will see in the showcase. It is a level 18, like I said. In fact, it generally has harder charts on all its difficulty levels. So no matter which difficulty level you're playing on, easy, normal, hard, expert, XD, this will be the hardest song in the game. This track also features some genre shifting, so while the bulk of it is like the same kind of banging EDM house you've been hearing this entire showcase so far, it does get a nice jazz solo about like 3 minutes in. And you will see the chart change a little to match with that change in the music.
タップっていう感じみた
So
いですね。なん
you're
か
seeing, like I called out earlier, a lot of quick
ストアの
succession
方の
of
ページ
match
を見る
notes
限
here
り。
already, and a lot of like different notes interplaying over each other. For most hard charts, they're used in isolation, but here you see the combinations, patterns are really getting mixed up. They're coming at you. There's not a lot of time to breathe, and so is flying through all of that. Like you had a miss in between, but you know what? They caught up real quick. Got that health bar back up to speed, combo bar back up to speed. Amazing. I'm oh my goodness. that gives me flabbergasted any time. But if you are like me and you screw that opening part up, this song is not completely unforgiving. In keeping with its soaring nature, it does give you a bunch of holds and spins, which are good moments for recovery, because as long as you keep the
すごいなん
wheel,
か
the
曲が
note
今の時間
going,
帯に聞く
your
のに
health will still recover during these
いい
parts.
感じ
Just
とい
a
うか、
nice, cool
まあ
time to relax.
ジャンル的には EDM だからもう
Well, I say relax, but you can hear the song picking up
キル
again
する感じではあれじゃ
immediately.
ないかもしれないけど、
And you can see that the notes are beginning to come a little faster and furious, a little tighter in between as you fly by through this. So more notes get mixed in between, and oh, look at that fancy hold note there. So you'll get like see more beats in the middle of spins, or shorter sequences of matched notes and spins, or like
めっちゃいいな。
the scratches like coming in the middle, or spins in different direction. Because again, remember, you're physically moving your mouth. You're not just pressing a button. You are actually shifting your wrist to go for those notes. And again, this chart isn't ever actually moving faster, unlike a lot of rhythm games. They're just squeezing more notes in between with like less time to breathe, so it feels more fast-paced. And while we've been talking about the incentive track, which I'm going to ask you for a quick update real soon. That's
そう
actually
で
by
す
the
ね、こ
same
の今
artist
走られ
as
て
the
るという
song.
か、プレイされてる
Who, by the
方
way,
は、
also placed the sax that you're hearing
で
right
すね
now.
2月の28日
So
日本
when
時
you're
間
ready,
で
give me that
に、
incentive update. Couple
トリボック
donations.
スというゲーム走られていた方ですね。
Absolutely. We're at $961.41 out of the $1,500 that we need. So we are really, really close. And I absolutely want to see this pirate song. So make sure we're getting those in. Make sure you're putting it towards that donation. We have $25 from Azakel. Hey chat, since this donation is going towards the pirate song donation, what's a pirate's favorite letter? You might think it's R, but a pirate's true love is C. Anytime I can get a bad pun in there, if chat send me some more puns, I will read every single one of them. We have $50 from Girline, Rhythm Block, Friday Night, Frost Fatales, Pirate Song. Everybody's getting really excited for this, so hopefully we are going to get that incentive met.
Keep them coming.
Absolutely. We have $5 from Non-Binary Code. 100k hype, here's another $5, just cuz. Frost Fatales, hype, trans rights, the words listed 3 typed out.
この曲ね、めっちゃいいですね。普通に聴き入ってしまった。
One more. Absolutely. So we have $25 from Ebert that simply says, no comment, but thank you very much. It's not a blank donation. That's what it says.
Thank you so much. Oh, I'm loving the puns. I'm groaning inside, but you know what? Your generosity towards Malala Fund warms my heart. And oh my gosh, so oh my
個人的な
goodness.
あれですが、
Wow, that is
なんというか
believe.
所感って言えばいいのかな。
I love the
なんと
song.
なく
It's
そ
such
の
a hard chart.
RTA というかスピードランやられてる
For a
方
second here. Chat,
結構なんか
You did amazing. You were
音ゲ
vibing
ー
through
やられてる
that.
方
I see chat
多い
commenting
なと
on
い
how
う
you were
印象
vibing.
な
You
の
were
で、
vibing through the last minute and half.
しかもなんか上手いんだよなみんな。
Great song. And Temanite is fantastic. I love Temanite stuff. And I would really love to see the incentive met.
この
So
あ
I
た
can
り
show
で
you more of
あれなのか
Temanite
こう
songs.
重なるの
They're
か
just-
私もよく分かってないで
they're
すが、
bangers. They're great.
こう
Oh, but
かぶってるところもあるのかなっていう層が。
and so I enjoy rhythm. I'm really good at rhythm. But this next song I really like because my main instrument is piano. And this next song has a lot of little piano in it. So, shake my hand out. Zoku, why don't you tell us a little bit about
あれなの
Metropole?
かなやっぱりなんだろう。やっぱりって言い方も変ですけど、
So Metropole, let's talk a
乱
little
数
about
がな
about
く
musical
て、
variety. Actually, you know what? I would love to call out.
やれば
The
やった
opening
だ
to
け
this track
結果
has
が
a
ついて
lot
くる
of,
というか
you might hear the piano seesawing. That is
これもいい
absolutely
な。
not a musical technical term. I do not have a degree in music. But you can see the really short spins along with the quick tap notes, or the notes jumping back and forth to match
上手くなる感覚がすごくわかりやすいっていうところで、
notes go back and forth. And that's just another example of how this game really just
あれ
lets
なの
you
かもしれない。
move
こう
along,
通ずる部
move
分が
along with the music.
あるのかもしれない。
So let's talk about the musical variety in this game. You've heard a lot of EDM. You've heard the funky jazz like Showdown and Ginger Lizard, our second and third song. The full dubstep, that was high score. This track is new jazz. When they started developing the game, they thought they'd license 30 tracks at most, but now they're at 55. That's like almost double. And with it coming out of early access in less than 2 weeks, March 14th, you know what? I'd be excited to see if they come with more. And now you may be a little worried about DMCA, like if like say you're someone who likes to share rhythm games with people, like Cell is doing now. All the songs in the base game and all the songs you'll see in today's showcase are from electronic label Monster Cat, with content ID but not playing their songs. It's also got like original songs composed for it, and it also licenses tracks from a bunch of other artists who do allow for free use, like rhythm game community favorite Camellia. Camellia. Took me a moment to remember pronunciation. Unfortunately, we will
あれ
not
だ
be
もんな。
seeing
ただやるだ
Camelia's
けじゃなく
song
て、こ
today, I
う譜面
believe.
の研究とか、
That said, if you are interested, please by all means check
あ
this
とは
out.
あれか、イメトレと、まあイメトレ
Ooh,
か。
that was a nice
とかもある
quick
し、
way to go through that
人のプレイを
long
参考
trail
にすることもあるし、
mashups.
まあ、手元動画とかそうだよな、多分。
And of course the rapid 3 beats. And one of my favorite things is how sometimes, depending on the charter, of course, like what you saw just there, it
そ
will
ういう
line
と
you
ころでは
up
結構
with
やっぱりあれか
when
な、
you
つな
follow
が
the
っ
trail for
て
one
るわけじゃ
color,
ないけど、
and it will line you
こ
up, yes,
う共
there
通
we
す
go,
る部
right
分
in
という
place
か、
to have the next color ready without having to shift the color. I love doing that. It's always such a satisfying feeling. And I think as we come to the end of the song, let's get in another donation or an update on the incentive. I'm like really hyped for this pirate song. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. So am I, and so is chat. We're up to 981, so we're so close. We've got just over 500 to get there,
金
so
銭に
we
触
can
れ
do
る部
this
分が
chat.
あるんだろうな。
And we have $200 from Stina Truin. I can't watch because work is crazy, but I still want to support a great cause. Thank you, GDQ. Thank you, runners,
Bueno,
and
途
thank
中
you,
で
chat.
途中で普通に聞き入ってしまっ
Alright,
て。
let's get in another one. As we head into our next song, this is actually one of the original songs composed for this game. But go on, give me another one.
ああ、確かに。
Absolutely.
メ
We have
トロノーム、
$553.41 from Prolix.
メトロノームでこうリズム取りながら、リズムというか、あれか、フレームがやる人とかもいる
Thank
か
you so
ら、
much, Prolix. That's very generous.
Yeah, thank you so much to everyone who's donated.
そういう感性と
I'm
いう
again
か
still in complete shock that
そういう感
I
覚っ
got
て
to
いうの
hear
は
$100,000 live
あるという
here
のかも。
on
あー
the
でも
same
そ
call with you,
あ
Shiny
ーでも
Pikachu.
じゃねえ
Wow,
な
thank
で
you
も
so
じゃ
much
ねえ
for
よ
letting me be a part of that.
Yeah, it was an absolute honor.
確か
I'm
に
so glad you were here for it.
So this is superimpose underscore
コナミの
RGB.
ゲームやってた
probably
時
don't
あ
have
れ
to
だ
say
っ
the
たからな
underscore.
君がメインだったけれ
And
ども
this has like a kind
行
of
き詰ま
80s
った時とかに
vaporware.
デラやってから戻ると
I can words. This has a kind of 80s vaporware feel to it.
突然
Douglas
突然か
Holmquist, who
なん
composed
か
the song,
ね
has
見えるよう
actually
になったりと
composed
か
for
押せる
a
ようにな
bunch
った
of
りとか
other
っていうの
video
があった
games
から
as well. Lots of indie games, but
一つやってるといろんなゲームやってるって
I
方
mentioned at the beginning
一つやってるっていうよりもこういろんなゲーム並行してやってる方っていうのが多い印象
It's got a PC port on Steam,
れだ
again,
とあれ
currently in
か
early access, and a mobile version. The mobile version is actually kind of different from what you see here. It has a
ス
different
ピードラ
unlock
ンもやってる
system. It
し
is
こっち
completely
も
free to
こっちという
play.
か音ゲーもやってるぜみたいな人が
But due
で
to
も
the
全然おか
limitations
し
of
くない
mobile,
のかな
the way it,
自分的にもなり
the way
ま
you
すし
see
ね
the
こうい
notes,
う
the
の
way and the way you play through the game, the way you unlock songs, completely different. If you like these songs, so if you like the game, I mean, I'd say give it a try. It is still by the same developers, and you know, you love to see devs who are out here supporting causes. Once again, thank you so much for that donation to the dev, because Malala Fund is an excellent cause.
これまだアーリーアクセスなんだよな
We are winding down here a little, but Pikachu, I would like to know, because we do in fact have a bonus game, I believe, today?
Yes,
Could
the
you tell me a
bonus
little
game
about
was
that?
met. The bonus game was met
That
because
was
it was
110
it was
That
yep,
was the 100,000 milestone? Oh my goodness.
it was. So we have met that, and which is absolutely incredible.
Chat,
and-
you're getting me so hyped today.
I know, chat are absolutely smashing it, and I know they're going to get this pirate song met. Make sure you put new donations towards it because I need to see this pirate song.
Oh, for sure. And I believe you do have to select the incentive when you make that donation, right?
Yes, yes, you do. So make sure when you're putting it in, when it goes down, it says add incentive. Just make sure you're adding that you want it to go towards the pirate song.
All right, thank you so much for that. So just as the song winds down, we're gonna jam
こ
a
れ特
little.
に気にしないで見てしまっていたけれどもあれってあるのかななんか
So
クリアラインみたいな
you've been
のって
working
あるの
really
かな
hard. You've been doing so great. You've been doing brilliant, as the game says, even.
Yes, as the game says. Yeah,
How you doing?
I am doing great. Although I feel like it's time to prepare to maybe, climb a mountain. We are heading towards the end of the set. Fatigue starts to get in. Maybe we gotta
I
refuel
mean, yeah,
a little
you've been
bit.
climbing up, reaching towards the summit. If you want to get some berries ready, just just a little perk me up.
Berry sounds like a great idea. Also gonna figure out why my mouse in that one decided to not work on a couple of those spins.
Oh no,
There
the
we
mouse
go.
isn't ready yet.
The mouse is not ready. We're just gonna whoop. There we go. Okay. I think we should be good. Chat, are you ready to climb a mountain? To go beyond the heart even?
You can do this, chat.
One.
Breathe. All right, as Cell and I have been not so subtly hinting, this is in fact a remix of Beyond the Heart from the Celeste Farewell DLC. This remix was made specifically for Spin Rhythm XD by Lena Rain herself. We talked a little about the MCA like 2 tracks ago. All these tracks that have been made specifically for Spin Rhythm can be found on
あれか
Bandcamp,
右
and the
側に
Spin
ヘルスっ
Rhythm
て書いてある
community
な
manager has created playlists on like the various
これか
music services, so you can listen to them there as well. This track is if you like Celeste, I think we're fans of Celeste
ただ
around here.
左のこれってあれかな、倍速
I
と
feel
い
like this
うか、
this
ハイス
track
ピードみ
is
た
a
いな
lot like playing through
感じかな。
Celeste a little. It's got some quick short jumps and beats feel kind of like wave dashing. Sometimes you've got the spins and the spins and the holds make me feel like I'm floating through winding sessions, like I've got a feather or I'm using a jellyfish. I say jellyfish, but I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't actually played Farewell yet. I have been amazed at people playing Farewell is the extent of my familiarity with it. But this track can be a little tricky because I personally feel like this track like really appeals to like someone who has played Celeste with the way it's charted. So it may not
スコアの倍
always
率。
be like immediately
ってこ
intuitive,
とはあれか、
the way
ノ
you
ー
go
トのス
through
ピー
it.
ドというか、
But it really, when you're playing it, I think it does get the feeling of like traversing and soaring
はい
through
はいはいはい。
a difficult mountain, overcoming challenges, and being yourself.
Can I just jump in quickly to let you know that we've just hit over $1,000 towards the pirate song, so we have less than 500 to go.
We're 2/3 of the way there.
We're so close, $1,031 to be exact. So we are so
何時なのか
close.
な。
So at this point, like, what part of the game of
奏者
Celeste
さん
would we
時
be
々なんか
for this
あの
point? I am
リズムに乗って
dragging
揺れ
up,
てたりとかし
dredging
て
up all my Celeste knowledge. You know what? We're so
いいです
close.
ね。
We're at the bottom of the summit. We can do it, chat. I believe in you. In fact, I would love it actually if you would just count down as we hit the milestones, just like it is a crowd favorite to count down the flags as you go through them in Summit. Count down the milestones for me as we get there, please.
Ooh, that went well.
ちゃんとフルコンボの時はフルコンボっていい。
Nice. Full combo through that.
Yeah. That is a tricky song. It
なん
is
か
one
こ
of the
れ
older,
ジャケットのキャラクター、
it's
な
one
ん
of the
か
older maps in the game.
あ
And
ワイプなかっ
so
た。
I'm hoping with full release they'll maybe release a
Nanda.
refreshed version of it, make it a little bit smoother to play. It's a little rough at times, but I hope you enjoyed that one, chat. I picked that one out especially just for you guys. I knew it had to be in this set. But yeah, we are getting close to the end of the set, so if we're gonna get that.
あ、なんかあれだ。全然意識してなかったけど、今のであれなんですね。GG だったんですね。全然ちょっと思いっきり曲に聴き入ってたのもあって、タイミングを逃してしまった。大変失礼しました。では、以上で、スピンリズム XD の、ハードショーケース、終了ということで、はい、ゲームでした。では、一旦次の、準備がございますので、失礼いたします。
And we have a lot without any comments. We've got Dragon Ren with 25, no comment, but thank you very much. Night Flyer with $100. Again, no comment, but thank you so much. Let's just have a little refresh here. Let's see what's happening. And just to let everybody know, we are at $1,056 out of the $1,500 that we need. So just make sure that when you're putting these donations in, that we're going to hit it for that donation for the pirate song, because we need to see those happen. Let's see what else we got here. We've got $25 from Teffy42, just has a little happy face. Thank you very much. And $25 from Corrosive Frost, which has loads of little heart emojis, and simply Malala Fund. Absolutely. And remember that all of these dollars, all of every single cent is going to Malala Fund. And of course, Malala Fund is working for a world where every girl can learn and read. More than 130 million girls out of school today, and Malala Fund partners with education activists who are breaking down the barriers that hold girls back. So that is what your money is going towards. So we're helping girls get the education all over the world. And we've just gone up another bit. We're $1,061. Amazing. Chat, I believe in you. We're going to get this pirate game met. Pirate song. You know what I mean. Again, we have a lot of no comments. We got Anonymous, $5. Thank you so, so much. And Anonymous Anonymous has been very busy this evening. We've got $125, $20, and $15, all from Anonymous. No comment, but every penny is absolutely so, so wonderful. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Okay, I do believe that we are back in business. So, Cell, take it away. You got this.
I see our climb up the mountain was a little too powerful. Yeah. Dark screamed there for a second, but we're back. It's all good. Oh.
So I think we should show everyone that you really have no limits.
Indeed. I also think chat has no limits. So, while I play No Limits, chat, show me the limit of your donations. As I find the song in the set list.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
So thank you all so much for being with us during tech issues.
あれだ。ビッツが達成されていた。大変失礼いたしました。
This would actually be, you know, it sells.
戻ってまいりました。
Cell set me up with a great segue. That wasn't even planned, by the way. They talked about hoping that the Beyond the Heart chart would be refreshed, and you know what? If everything I've been saying about Spin Rhythm XD, the game, hasn't interested you so far, if you're someone who's like, okay, look, I don't like playing solo, I want to be with the community. I gotta tell you.
これはビッツが達成されたわけではなくて、途中で間違って中断しちゃったから続きからやっているっていう感じか。大変失礼しました。
They've got their own Twitch channel with competitions called Remixed, where people can submit their own charts for.
なるほどなるほど。さっきワイプが消えちゃってたから中断してたってことか。
Can be added to the game in future updates. So what Cell was saying about hoping Beyond the Heart.
またしばらくちょっとじゃあ。
That's an actual possibility. They also host
いい曲ってやってみましょう。
for players of all skill levels to compete in. So, like, they've got an elite XD for people who are presumably XD competitors, and then they've got an open XD, so people like me who play normal at best, maybe hard if they really try to push their own limits, can join in as well. And of course, outside of the official account, there is SpinShare that has a custom scene similar to Beat Saber or Osu, which, you know, are two very popular games. In fact, Beat Saber happens to be coming up soon after this, too. I believe there's an incentive for that as well, Shiny Pikachu?
There absolutely is. There is the Beat Saber Noodle Maps Showcase, which is $5,000 to meet that one. And that will be coming up in the next game. So definitely once we've hit that pirate song, we're going to be aiming for the noodle maps.
Oh, geez. We don't have a lot of time to get these extra music into this extra music, these extra tracks into the event. I would love to see tonight go a little longer. It's a Friday night, chat. Let's party. So, we're getting close to this part that always throws me off. This is a very nice Soren bit, but in about, like, say 30 seconds, I'm like very bad at timing my commentary, which tells you why I am not the queen of rhythm, unlike Cell. In about 20 seconds from now, we're gonna have a section that has a lot of match notes. Yes, here we go. As the song ramps up in tempo and intensity. And it makes you just jump back and forth again. But it's the kind of grinding song, the grinding bit that you have, like, that sort of really gets the adrenaline in your head pumping. So Cell is just calmly like switching the wheel over,
タイ
back
トル
and
です
forth
が、
as
今
these
月とい
notes
う
go
か、
back,
3
go
月の
bounce around
14日に正
between
式リ
the
リー
left
ス
side
予
and the
定
right
の
side of the track. But let me
スペイ
tell
ンリ
you,
ズム
when I
エクス
tried
ディという
this,
ゲームになっております。
there is panic going on in my
ショー
head.
ケー
Like,
ス
oh
な
my
ので、
gosh,
RTA ではないのですが、
shift the wheel one way, then the other, then back, left, right. And so it goes
めっちゃ
along with,
曲がいいので、
with the music really, really wonderfully.
ぜひ聴いて、見て楽しんでっていう感じですかね。
Look at those notes go.
Just to let you know,
Wow.
we're at now 1,091 out of the 1,500, so we're getting closer.
We're so close to 1,100. You can do it, chat. Let's go.
I believe in you, chat. We can do it.
All right. How do you feel? Have you hit a limit?
My mouse seems to have hit a limit. It is giving me some slight issues. Give me one more.
Oh,
I
no.
just sort of.
You know what?
Clean
I
off
think Mouse wants to
mouse.
give chat a chance to hit that incentive.
Ooh. As the
Chat.
game also vanished once
この
more.
ゲームは、
We
一
got
応、
your
イ
donations
ージー、ノーマル、ハード、エキスパートで
Donations,
あっ
please.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely. You sort your mouse out. You just tell me when to stop talking. And we are now over the 100, so we have $1,101 out of the 1,500 we need. So chat, put those donations towards the pirate
さら
song.
に
We're
その
so,
上
so
とその
close.
下のなんか難易度も
So we have $20
追
from
加するかもしれないか
Sandshot.
もみたいな。
So excited to see Spin Rhythm XD on GDQ or Frame Fatales as it may
あ
be.
書いてありましたが、
Keep up the incredible work, selcouthmind. Donation goes
ロフメ
to
みたいな
pirate
感
song
じかな。
incentive because I want to jam to some groovy and nautical music, me hearties. And we have 20
Pirate song.
pirate song, pirate song. I want it. I'm so hyped for this. We
Keep going.
have
I'm sorry about that.
no. You
難
tell
易
me
度
when
の
to
横
stop.
にある
We have $25 from your line that simply says
八景と
bonus
いうか、
pirates.
図
And
形
we have a
はあれ
very
なのかな、ノーツの種
very
類
good bit
の
of advice from Era,
Ano
who sends
ka
$5, reminding all our rhythm game players to hydrate. Absolutely. Make sure you are hydrated. And that goes for chat as well. Do make sure you are hydrated. Make sure you are stretched. Keep it going. And so we have some no comment donations. CC sends $5, no comment, but thank you very much. Bobo Luck, $25, no comment, but again, thank you very, very much. And let's see, we have $10 from Absent Babe, who has requested it to be in a pirate voice, so I'm going to give it my best shot and probably embarrass myself. Yar, most people think a pirate's favorite letter of the alphabet is the R, but for me, it'd be the C. That was terrible, but we're going to go with it.
Yarr.
Oh, that was fantastic.
That was beautiful. Yay. Love it, love it.
And chat, I do have to remind you, we've got 2 songs left in the showcase, so if you want to see that bonus pirate song,
I do think
if we
it's
want to
time.
get those jars in,
I
今
do think it's time for us to take flight, though.
ビッツの
Let's
ビッツ
fly
か
towards
ビ
the
ットの
incentive, chat. You can do it.
PR というか
Ready up. 3, 2, 1.
そういう感じかな。
all right. Flight here is our second hardest song in our set. It is. You may have caught that on the screen right before they started. It is a level 17 track. Again, Believe earlier was level 18 in difficulty. You've got the short spins in the beginning, like you just saw. There's a lot of jumping back and forth. There will be some more short spins coming up during the second minute of the song. So like after about 1 minute in, you will see a lot of those. And of course,
そうですね、ハード
let's
ショ
talk a
ー
little
ケ
about
ース
accessibility
多分
here.
これハード
In the same
難
way
易度
that
ハー
I
ド
believe you all can
のショ
hit
ーケ
that
ースだから
incentive.
超絶テクと
The
か
devs
そう
have made this game so that in a way that
十
they
分上
hope
手だ
that
と思うん
anyone
だけれ
can
ども
play it. You are able to change the colors. Like there's a full color palette for colorblind players. You can turn on high contrast notes. You can customize the keybinds and controllers. As I mentioned at the beginning of the showcase. Ooh, nasty misses, but you are picking back up real nice there, Cell. You can customize keybinds and controllers. So again, someone's played this with a steering wheel. I've seen people play this with with an actual DJ turntable. Of
こういう
course,
ゲームがあるか
however,
ら
by default,
押
this
すか
game
っ
is
て
set to
いう
keyboard and mouse, and as
方
long
が
as
も
you've
しか
got
したら
that, you
強い
can
のかも
totally
しれ
play
ない。
that. The easy stages, like I mentioned, are shorter and have less notes. They were specifically calibrated so any player could enjoy. I love that section. I believe another one of those. Oh wait, no, that was the last one. But I love that section with the 3 notes just like hopping over in lanes 1, 3, and
そうで
5.
すね、まだ本リリ
Always
ー
great.
ス
And then the tap notes
というか、あれが
just
正式リリース
marching
されてい
forward
るわけではな
as
い
you
の
amp
で、
up. So there are a
どこ
bunch
ま
of
で
triangle patterns.
面が
I may have
ある
missed
の
a
かっ
bunch of
てい
them
う
to
の
call
も
out. But when
あ
you
るで
see
しょ
it
うし、
jump
なんかちょっと調べた
real
感じ
quick
だと、
from
なんか
one
30前
side
後あるみ
to
た
the
いな
other
こ
and
とが
then back.
書かれて
That's
いた
what
の
they
で、
usually call a triangle pattern. There are a bunch of variations on that. You will mostly see those amp up.
そしたらまだま
There's
だ
an
全然
example of a
こう
triangle
上はある
pattern.
のか
You
も
will
し
see
れな
those
いけど、
amp up in more custom or more advanced starts. But like I said, Spin Rhythm
今回は
XD
ハー
is
ド
a
でっていう
game
ことなのかも
that
しれない。
really welcomes any kind of player to sort of start playing. Like I said, still has me commentating. I actually only started playing this game because they were kind enough to have me commentate for them. And I am nowhere near their level, but but I am having a good time with the game.
個人的
I'm
な
normal
話になってし
difficulty.
まいます
And
が、
so this is a game that
でも音ゲ
ideally
ーっ
anyone
て
can get into.
なんだろう、こう
Speaking
真
of
ん中
anyone
の
get
難易
into,
度
I'd
あ
like
た
to
り
get
が
into some
こう程よ
donations.
くこうノーツ数も増えて、
Absolutely. We're at
難易度的にもちょっと
$1,161.
手応
We
え
are
がという
getting
か
there.
歯応えが
We
手
don't
応え
have
じゃない
long
な
to
歯
go,
応えか
chat.
歯応えが
Can we
あ
get
っ
this
て
going? Think we
なんか
can.
こううまく
We
な
have $10
それができると
from
うまくなっ
Alien
たなっていう
Crustacean
実
that was joining
感
in
が
with us. Go pirate song, pirate song, pirate song.
Pirate
実
song,
感を感
pirate
じやす
song,
い
pirate
Need
song.
more pirates.
なんだなんだ
We have
More pirates.
譜面がすごい多い
we have
印象なので、
Chase of
も
Spades.
しかしたらこ
Shout out to all
う
the
くらいの
runners,
難易度
staff,
が
and
一番楽しい
volunteers
の
for
か
an
もしれない。
awesome event. Thank you so much.
個人的な感想ですが。
Those were
And
some nasty misses, but nice saves, though.
doing absolutely
you.
amazing. We're still at $1,161, chat. I know you can do this. Put those donations towards the incentive.
And oh my goodness, chat, we are rapidly approaching the last song of the showcase. You don't have a lot of time.
No, not much time at all left if we're gonna get there. Although my mouse seems to be on the side of chat. It seems to want to give them more time. Goodness gracious, mouse.
Wow. Oh,
Shall we
my
try and get a
goodness.
donation train running for this last song?
Oh yeah.
So, chat, we have
Right.
like a little under 5 minutes left in the showcase, I believe. Can we get a $5 donation train going?
Let's do it, chat.
Yes, let's do that. But in case we don't get there, chat, this has been lovely. And you know what? I wanted to end with this song. This was the first song I picked for the set. Because it feels like we're off on an adventure. And it's a good reminder that, you know, it's see you later, not goodbye. So, I hope to see you at the end of this for a pirate song. But if not, it has been fantastic showing this game for you. Should we go on an adventure?
Let's. I'm ready for a journey, Sal.
After I hydrate quickly.
Oh yes, get in your hydrates, chat. As every good rhythm gamer knows, you gotta get some hydrates in.
Ready up. 3.
チャレンジ今 82%。
We're inching ever closer to just a little over 250 to the incentive. But here, adventures here. We've heard a lot of different electronic songs this showcase. Adventures has that nice classic. Again, deepest apologies. Not really a music knowledgeable person, but it starts off with that classic 18-bit or 8-bit, 16-bit chiptune kind of sound, and then it just continues on into a sweet, friendly track.
このゲームは日本語化されているので、
just
い
a
るらしい
nice
ので、
ending. It actually kind
もし
of
かしたら正
reminds me
式
a
リリー
little
スの
of
後のこう楽曲
oh
追加
gosh,
とか
I'm
で
forgetting it. It's a fan favorite, Undertale.
あ
There
る
we
かもしれ
go.
ないし、もしかしたらもうすでに入っているのかもしれない
So as
かな。
we inch ever closer towards the end of our adventure together, if you've got some donations,
Can I just hop
send
in
them
and
over.
quickly?
あ
Oh,
ダンレボっ
by all
て
means.
あれなんだ。
Get your sailboats ready. Get your pirate
そういう
hats
難易
on
度の
because we
あれなん
got
だ。
the incentive.
長期方
Oh
向な
my
んだ。
gosh!
We did it.
Chat,
Thank
we're
you
gonna
so
have a party.
It is a pirate party. Thank you, chat, so
まあやっ
much.
たぜって言ってた
Thank you all so much for meeting that incentive. I know it was tight and it's been a long journey. Mouse was rooting for you there quite a bit. But we appreciate your generosity towards Malala Fund so
やったぜ。
much. And were there any particular special comments that chat might have for us in those donations?
Absolutely.
Pirate
They are
song
loving
って
the pirates. We have Rainbow Bubbly,
何
$5 pirate game hype. We have BZ Archer,
なんです
$19 more pirate. R. We have Yukipo, $5 pirate trade. We have Girline, $100. It just says in big capital letters, pirates. And we have $25 from the ASP00. Look at all that cute chat, runners and crew. You're doing great.
あーなるほど
P.S.
曲
Gorilla
名
wins.
と
There is
始まる前に
we
調
are
べた感
loving
じだ
the
と
pirates.
なんか
You know what? I love
And
chat at this moment. Thank you all so much
Same.
for
パ
that
イレートってい
generosity.
う単語
Is
は入ってる
incredible.
楽曲ある
We have $100
かな
from Eater of Fromage, which says amazing work from everybody involved. Go, go, pirates.
Go, go, pirates indeed.
And we've even had $10 from Jack Sparrow himself. There's no comment, but thank you so much,
そ
Jack,
ういう
for all
楽
that you
曲のこと
do.
なのかもしれない
Yay! I'm so glad our adventure doesn't end here. Thank you, chat. Good job. That's a
So
beautiful song. I love that song so much.
It really is. You had what an
あですね
what
こ
would
の
have
ゲー
been
ム
an excellent end to the showcase, but chat had other plans
MIDI
today.
の
Oh yeah.
あれか
Chat,
な
are you ready for a pirate
デ
after
バイ
party?
スは
I think they are.
あこれか
Chat, I want to see your best dancing moves.
I
and
did
those-
after
all the
party.
spins. Let's hype it up for the
Let's get
final,
your
調べた時に出てきた
Final.
の
spins, your jams.
final song of the run.
この曲だったはずなのでお好きな曲なのかな
3, 2, 1, go!
So Pirate After Party. Sadly, our last track for the showcase is a level 14, which puts it a little in the higher range of the difficulty spectrum.
このゲームなんか
But this features
コントローラーいろい
all
ろ
of
使
the
えて
fun elements
MIDI の
that
デ
I've
バイ
been
スも
talking about all
使えるようなの
showcase.
でそれがなん
You
か
can
ターンテーブルみ
see
たいなのが2つついてるやつなのかな
it's a very match-heavy chart. It likes to jump all over.
な
You
の
can
で
see
もし
it's
かし
already
たら
doing
まあ
a
そ
lot
れ
of
で
jumps all over the track with like a lot of
主
match
観的
notes,
にや
the
るイ
little
メージ
dots
な
in
の
short
かもしれ
succession.
ないしおっしゃっているように
Really has that
ハンドルでグリグ
slowly
リ
amping up feel in tune with the music. You saw the
やるイメ
sunken
ージなの
pirate ship
かもしれない
background. Again, these backgrounds are made specifically for the individual tracks. And as we journey through this track,
奏者さんめっちゃ乗ってるな
I want you to notice how solos they're having to dance around a little because this track is grooving. It wants you to groove along with it.
違うかもだけどもしかしてあれなのかな舵切ってるイメージなのかな今の特技限ってかもしれないけれども
This is actually from Tevin Knight's Raise the Black Flag album. As of this showcase, right now, there are 4 songs from that album
背景の映
in
像とかもな
in
ん
the
か
game, in the Spin Rhythm
あれが
XD
っぽい
game. And
海っぽい感じ
Apparently,
にな
you
った
can
から、
find
もし
videos
か
of
し
Seven
た
Night
ら
playing these songs somewhere on the internet. I found out about this like
火事に見
literally
立ててるのかもし
2
れない。
minutes before the showcase,
そうい
and
う
so
感
I've
か。
got to
そう
look
い
it
う
up
感じに
myself.
見立
But
ててる
they're
のか
all
な。
fantastically fun tracks.
ちょっとめっちゃおしゃれだなこれ。
For an encore, we knew we just had to have the one that was most like a party. Ooh, that was an example of a lot of misses, and so the track blanked out for a little, but as you can see, they quickly caught back up. And that health bar is filling up again. The combo meter's going back up again. Ooh, but yes, here, this is exactly why those quick match notes in short succession are really, really hard, like especially when they're grouped together really tightly like that, because you really have to be able to move in time to catch those. You might think, oh, match notes, they're simple. I don't have to click or do any particular input, just move the wheel. But no, you have to catch that exact time in there. And again, here we go. I hope you're all jamming along to this track, chat.
ゲームのこう UI とかをこう目立ってるというか、何かに見立てている楽曲ってちょこちょこありますけど、おしゃれでめっちゃいいっすね。
And of course, this wasn't the only incentive we had for the rhythm block. We're just the start of the rhythm block, chat, while you're all jamming along with us. Shiny Pikachu, I believe you might have some information for us on those?
I absolutely do. So because we have very amazingly met this incredible pirate song, we are now up to the Beat Saber Noodle Map Showcase. We need $5,000 to reach this, and we're up to $126 already. So now what I need you to do, chat, is start putting your donations towards the Beat Saber, because I absolutely think we need more Beat Saber in our lives.
Oh, I would always love to see more fantastic rhythm games at events like these.
And that is time.
イエーイ、GG です。
This is the part where if we were at like a DJ set, like we would be shooting off the fireworks in the air for you.
Oh,
We got fireworks
absolutely.
during the song, though. That's the best we
最
got.
後の
I'm
やつめっ
sorry.
ちゃおしゃれだったな。
Absolutely. Chat, I hope you had fun with that. I hope you enjoyed Spinnerling. If you want to find more of me, you can find me at selcouthmind on Twitch, or over on YouTube at the selcouthmind.
火事っぽい感じにしちゃうと少しあれなのかな。
I don't play a whole lot of rhythm games over this, but
なんだろう、
I
こ
play a lot of
う
variety
視認
stuff.
性がに影響がちょっと出ちゃいそうだけど、
A couple people I want to thank. Thank you to
まあ
Audible
近いものに
Silence
なる
and ODog for
スキンとかあったら
introducing me to this game
おしゃれか
and
もしれない。
for encouraging me to try and get better at it. I was scared to do hard for the longest time, and they pushed me to it. And then as well to Osborne and the Lady
今回プレ
Arcaders
イされ
community
た
for
リズム、
encouraging me to submit
ス
this
ピン
as a
リズム、
showcase. It's been-
XD ですが、
This has been a fantastic time. I've
現
really
在
enjoyed
アー
it.
リー、Steam で、
Last but not least, to Zokubun
配
for
信
working
中で、
so hard
ま
and
だアーリ
preparing
ーアクセス
and
なんです
learning
が、
so much about this game.
3月の14日に、
Thank you so much.
正式リリース予定ということで、
And speaking of that, where can people find you?
現在難易度4つあるけれども、そのさらに簡単、イージーよりもさらに簡単な難易度と、エキスパートよりさらに難しい難易度がもしかしたら追加されるかもみたいな。
I'm also on Twitter under the same name. I'd love to give a shout out to Reward
あといろんな
and the
コ
fantastic
ントローラーが
XD
使えるのも、
community. They
特
helped
徴
me
のよ
so
うです。
much with learning about how to do commentary for a rhythm game like this and learn
ワ
about
コ
the
ムの
community,
タブレット
learn
とか
about the game. Also, quick shout out to the Lady Arcaders community because that's how we got paired to do this in the first place.
MIDI 用のデバイスと
But
か、
no, again, thank you so much for having me, Sel, and thank you to Frame Patels for having us.
もしかしたら今後
Thank you again, everyone. Let's enjoy Rhythm
ダ
Block.
ンスパッドとかそういうのも使えるようになるかも。はい、というわけで、スピンリズム XD、ハードショーケースでした。
Thank you again to selcouthmind and Zokubun. That was
それでは、次のタイトルの準備ございますので、一旦失礼いたします。
Again, just to remind you that we are now working towards the Beat Saber Noodle Maps Showcase. We are already at $151 out of 5,000. which is appropriate considering my name is Pokemon related, that we got 151 in there. So let's just have a quick look here. We have $25 from BZ Archer, Beat Saber noodle levels. Imagine the possibilities. I love a good pun. And we have Kitara, $25 that simply just says less than 3. Well, Frame Fatales, it is time for me to sign off both for today and for the marathon. I just would love to thank everybody so much. This was my first time, this was my first marathon I've ever done anything for, and I have loved this community for years, so it's meant the world to me to be a part of this. Thank you to Charbunny and the rest of the team for believing in me. And being here for the 100,000 is a core memory I am going to take with me forever and ever and ever. You all have an amazing rest of the marathon. Have an absolutely beautiful night. Stay safe, stay sweet, and as always, stay shiny.
Welcome back, everybody. It's me, Natara, your new host, bringing you to the end of the night. We're getting ready to continue our rhythm block, but let's read a quick donation